I'm Kimberly Johnson, and my son here at Rosedale is 11 years old. His name is Blake Johnson, and he's been here, he's going into his third year. Blake, he's had a long journey, and so have we. So he started his life in the hospital. He was born prematurely at a 26-weeker, and he was 1 pound 6 ounces. We spent 14 months in a neonatal intensive care unit with him, with lots of different infections and surgeries and all kinds of things happened in there. But he's made it. He's doing well. He is blind. He's nonverbal, although currently he's started saying hi and hey more lately. That's something that's been extremely exciting to hear again. He's a happy kid, and his smile will light up the room, and he's really fun and energetic and loves to play, and just a really great kid to be around. I first heard about Rosedale when Blake was around 3 years old, and honestly didn't want him to be at Rosedale. It wasn't the place that I thought I wanted him to be in. I was really interested in full inclusion for him at the time. But as the years went along with his schooling, the staff that he had, they weren't really sure exactly how to work with him. And so we tried. We tried through his second grade year, and he was getting further and further behind. And so then we heard about Rosedale getting this new teacher, Jason, and they have a classroom that was specific to visual impairment. And so I was my wall was up and didn't really think it was going to be the right place for him.
And one of my wonderful teaching assistants, Jamila, was working with another student, Matthew, and they just were flies on the wall and kind of just observed and saw each kid getting one-on-one assistance, and really the time, the patience, and the level of assistance that they needed.
And every time I left there, I was in tears of happiness, because I finally saw that there was a place for him, and it was where he was supposed to be. And I saw this teacher, amazing person that was very patient with the kids, and everything was adapted the way it should be, that was appropriate for the students.
I consider Blake like I would treat Blake like he's one of my own kids in those regards, in that let's do what's best for Blake, even if it's going to take an hour. Let's spend that hour and give him the time he needs and get it done.
So some of the struggles that Blake had when he first started attending here is he wasn't used to some of the loud noises, the noises of Rosedale, which they're beautiful. Everyone has different ways of speaking or communicating. And so he really struggled with that. He would get really alarmed or scared. His champion, Jason, he would talk to him and calm him down and explain to him that, that noise, what it means, and someone's just, they're speaking in a different tone. And I guess I really want to stress that Jason built a lot of trust with Blake, where that's something that we haven't seen before. He is so patient with Blake. I really believe that any child or any person, they know if you believe in them internally, whether they can say it or not. They know that if someone's on their side or they're pushing for them for success. And I really feel like Jason wants his students to reach their maximum potential, however long it takes. And if it takes 100 times to do something, he's there with them, and he's gonna keep motivating them to be able to succeed.
I've probably learned more than I've taught Blake, learned more from him than I've taught him. There's so much personality, and there's so much inside of here that just every single day I come to work and think, how can we get more out of him today?
I had this sense that, oh my goodness, I think I've been doing too much for Blake. And Jason very calmly and empathetically basically told us that.
He had had so many hands on him doing things to him and for him that he had just learned that that's the way that life was. That's how things get done. I just wait until it gets done to me. So I thought, oh, well, great, we can break him of this, but it's going to take time, and mom and dad, everybody at home is going to have to be kind of willing to buy into this notion that we need to slowly take baby steps away from Blake and let him do more and more on his own.
He was exactly right. He was exactly right. It was exactly what I needed to hear. It was hard to hear that, but I realized we need to give him more of a chance. I want to tell Jason, our champion, thank you so much for believing in our son, Blake, and helping us to learn how to work with him better, to become as independent as he can be, for everything you do for Blake and making it such a fun and silly and motivating environment for him. We really appreciate what you do for him. Thank you.